The iPhone 17 lineup hints at a bold new chapter, with intriguing sizes sparking curiosity and excitement for what's ahead. According to Majin Buu, a new leak showcases what appear to be screen protectors for the upcoming iPhone 17 lineup. The image reveals 4 distinct sizes: iPhone 17, iPhone 17 Pro, iPhone 17 Air, and the larger iPhone 17 Pro Max. This suggests Apple might be expanding its range with the Air variant, potentially offering a slimmer, lighter design. The protectors show uniformly thin bezels, hinting at a sleek, modern look across the board. While details remain unconfirmed, the leak has already sparked excitement among Apple fans, fueling speculation about new features, design changes, and display enhancements for the 2025 lineup. At Macworld, we've never been shy about climbing onto our soapbox and calling Apple out when it skimps on the specs we know customers deserve. For years, we've rallied against the stingy RAM in Macs until Apple finally bumped the baseline to 16 gigabytes to support Apple Intelligence. Now, we've set our sights on another long overdue upgrade, the base storage for iPhones. In 2025, it's time for Apple to ditch the 128 gigabyte starter tier and give us a generous 256 gigabyte right out of the box. And guess what? According to a Weibo post from the often reliable leaker Setsuna Digital, that long-awaited change might actually be happening. In their words, in 2025, Pro will finally start at 256 gigabytes. This is really not easy for Apple. Translation: Apple's finally loosening its grip, but it wasn't without a fight. If true, this would double the iPhone 16 Pro's current base storage, putting it on par with the iPhone 16 Pro Max. But because there's always a but, Setsuna Digital also warns that this shiny upgrade comes with a $50 bump in starting price. That means the iPhone 17 Pro could debut at $1,049 or even $1,149 if Apple's calculation factors in the current $100 premium for the 256 gigabyte model. Unfortunately, this fits the broader pattern. Other reports have hinted at price hikes across the iPhone 17 lineup, thanks to economic pressures, tariffs, and rising production costs. Apple's usual playbook in these situations: sweeten the deal by shifting storage tiers. Remember when the iPhone 15 Pro Max launched with 256 gigabyte as its baseline, eliminating the cheaper 128 gigabyte model? The starting price jumped $100 to $1,199, but technically Apple wasn't charging more for 256 gigabytes than it had the year before. It just quietly removed the budget-friendly option. So don't be surprised if we see the same pricing sleight of hand for the iPhone 17 Pro. In fact, Apple could spin it as a price drop. $1,049 for 256 gigabytes would be $50 less than today's 256 gigabyte iPhone 16 Pro, $1,099. That is, unless they decide to get bolder and add $150 to the base price. As for the non-Pro models, Apple's expected to keep the iPhone 17 at $799, while the new iPhone 17 Air, replacing the $899 iPhone 16 Plus, could creep up to $949, or even $999 to inch closer to Pro territory. We won't have to wait long to see how this all shakes out. Apple is rumored to unveil the iPhone 17 lineup next month, possibly on September 9.